Welcome back to the Mental Health Minute. I'm Dr. Emily Mayfield, a licensed psychologist. Thank you for watching this video and being a part of the Mindset Therapy family. For today's video, I'm going to discuss 5 ways that you can overcome dating anxiety. But first, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I hope to create a community of subscribers that can share their own stories on mental health and mental health struggles as a way to reduce the stigma of mental health. By subscribing to this channel, you'll receive information on all things mental health while connecting with others. So as humans, we're social creatures. We like to connect with people and feel wanted. We strive for relationships in which we are valued and cared for. This desire to connect with others is one of the main reasons people date. Despite this desire to connect, dating requires vulnerability, and vulnerability can be intimidating. To be vulnerable means putting yourself out there to someone new and expose all the flaws you see as obvious in yourself. This fear of being vulnerable often holds people back from dating. They worry their date won't like them or they'll do something embarrassing. These fears keep them from meeting people, removing the possibility of ever finding someone to connect with. By understanding your dating anxiety, you can become more comfortable with meeting new people. In this video, I'll discuss 5 ways that you can start to overcome your dating anxiety. So first, you want to become comfortable with yourself, flaws and all. When you have insecurities about yourself, it's easy for those to be all that you notice. When you focus on these flaws, they appear to be obvious, and it's hard to imagine others don't see them as well. As you get out and meet new people, even if you have flaws, don't hide them. You want your date and potential future partner to like you, flaws and all. If you try to change, you'll attract somebody who doesn't like the real you, and this version of you will be difficult to maintain. You may be able to get past the first several dates by trying to be someone different, but this can't be maintained. In the end, they may not have really liked you, but the version of you that was presented. So tip number 2 is to learn to manage your unhelpful worry. Worry is normal and expected when you are meeting someone new that you want to make a good impression with. You may worry about how they'll be in person, whether you'll have things to discuss, and if they'll work out as a future partner. While worry is normal, you want to look out for unhelpful worry. Unhelpful worry is worry that holds you back from even going on the first date or being unable to relax during the date because you're overthinking what the other person might be thinking of you. When you have unhelpful worry, it paralyzes you. Worry about the things you can control and set the worry about things you can't control to the side so that you can enjoy your date. So for tip number 3, you want to be mentally present on the date. When you're able to set aside the worry for things you can't control, you can be mentally present on that date. When you experience unhelpful worry, you could wonder whether they like you, your clothes, or what you're talking about. When you're focused on your own insecurities, you miss out on what is being discussed and can't fully engage with your date. Stay in the moment and focus on what they're talking about. It's natural to want to be liked, but this will happen if you're with the right person. It's not something that you can force. So tip number 4 is to be patient and aware of a sense of urgency to find the right person. When we really want something, we start to experience a sense of urgency. All we can think about is the thing we would like to obtain and achieve. All our focus turns to that one thing, and we feel pressured to be successful. As you start to date and search to find the one, you may notice a sense of urgency to find that person as soon as possible. When you have a sense of urgency, it increases your unhelpful worry and increases your anxiety. This then leads to you being unable to remain present on the date. You also might make poor decisions on who you're willing to date and go out with people that aren't normally your type. Be aware of your focus on finding the one and whether your rush to find that person is leading to unhealthy thoughts about dating. And so for tip number 5, go on dates. The best way to overcome your anxiety about dating is to go on dates. The more you do something, the easier it is to do it. Dating's a skill that needs to be practiced. Putting yourself out there is hard and requires you to be vulnerable, but it's the first step to being more comfortable on dates. You'll find some of your dates will not be a right fit for you and don't like you. That's just information you can use for the next date and allows you to be the one step closer to finding the right person for you. So comment below some other recommendations you have for reducing dating anxiety. What's worked for you and what do you still struggle with overcoming? Also, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to be a part of the Mindset Therapy family. I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Have a good day.